Think we're good? Everything about the stream is going well so far. Hopefully my computer is fine with me running mods and then also streaming at the same time. It should probably be fine. He's probably good. He's a little beast. He can handle it. Hello and welcome to everyone who is joining this stream offline. Today we are going to be playing on one of my single player worlds in Minecraft, because that's what the people voted for. Maybe not specifically my single player world, but at least the it's the one I have started, and I don't feel like starting a new one because I'm early enough in this specific one that I don't feel the need to start a new whatever. I don't need to start a new world. So we'll be playing in this version. We're playing in, I know it says 1.20.4. I just updated my game. It was mostly just me procrastinating on updating Optifine, so now that that's updated, we can play in the almost newest version of the game. They don't have Optifine for the very newest, so we won't get any leaf litter, unfortunately. But there's other things in here too. Yes. The computer is running. He's very upsetty spaghetti about about the game we're running. Okay. Don't fully zoom in. Gotcha. I don't have too much started. I have a nice little pier, a little dock. I have a dock with 2 boats, a little crafting section, and I'm working on building the house. Nothing other than that yet, so. I think because it's night, we are gonna make an iron pickaxe and go back into the mines, because I don't want to deal with that nonsense. I don't have many torches though. 'Tis okay, we can fix that. We have the technology. Hopefully everyone's day is going well. Mine has been pretty good. I'm very close to finishing my to-do list for the day. Just have 2 more items, one of which is the stream, and the other is working on Don't Look. I promise, I'm working on it. I know I just recently posted a short video that has nothing to do with it. It's just, sometimes the short videos are easier to post and get done than the bigger videos. I think it's partly a mental thing for me, where if it's shorter, then I can do it quicker while I'm still really excited about the idea, and then the ADHD energy carries me. I need those torches, actually. Probably don't need to bring the hoe with me. Do I have food? I have 3 cooked salmon. That's probably enough. Oh good. I think the stream is running well, which is nice because I like playing with shaders, and I would be kind of sad if I had to turn them off. I cannot remember how far I got into this mine. I I just know that I stopped at some point, and I think it was because I can't even remember why I stopped. Oh, this is fun. Did I just go in here? I think this is why I stopped. Well, I'm not prepared for splunking today. That does not sound like a good idea. That sounds like a good way to die, actually. There's been a many of stories on why spelunking in underwater caves with no prior experience is a bad idea. So we'll just go this way. That will be awkward. That will be a problem for later, Alyssa, to clear the water. I'm gonna have that issue, aren't I? So a problem I have when playing with Optifine is I'll just kind of keep mining and mining, and not really thinking about the fact that it's getting kind of dark. Maybe you should place down a torch because it's not getting dark. For me, it's the same lighting. But behind me, that's a different story. And if I leave it too long, then something's gonna spawn behind me, and then I'm not going to have a good time. I don't have any armor. I'm not built for this. Could I probably beat them up? Oh, most definitely. We're gonna ignore the fact that I was, for a second there, gonna mine stone with my hand. No, that's not the goal. 'Tis not. Now you might be wondering, Alyssa, what is the goal? What are you doing down here? What are you looking for? I am looking for iron. Just iron. And maybe some other building blocks. The goal with this world isn't to build... I'm doing it again. You know, I just talked about it. I just talked about my issues. And what do? I completely forget. I forget completely what I was doing. There we go. Hello there. You are needed. I've officially met my goal for mining. But as always, when mining, you always want more. I think we'll just go until both of my stone pickaxes are dead. And you may be wondering, Alyssa, this is painful. This is painful. Why are you mining with a stone pickaxe when you have an iron pickaxe right there? I don't have that much iron. We don't need to use my nice pickaxe on mining a bunch of stone. Not yet. I'm not mentally ready to be using an iron pickaxe for the sake of mining stone. See, as a child, I got very used to playing in the Bedrock worlds that have very limited supplies, and I was always very worried about it. So I never wanted to use my good supplies to mine on anything except precious metals. So unfortunately, I am very used to mining with just a stone pickaxe, and you'll just have to deal with that. And if you're wondering, Alyssa, when are you going to talk about Comic-Con? I will talk about Comic-Con in just a bit. I just want to make sure there's more people here, because usually it takes a little bit for everyone who's going to be joining the stream to join in. So I don't want to start that conversation topic too soon, else I'll just have to repeat myself, and that might not be interesting for the people who are good and joined right on time. So we'll wait a bit. I don't have any specific plans with this world. I just know I want to take it slow and not rush things. So there's no plan of going to the end anytime soon. We're just here to build fun little houses and buildings. And maybe build an archipelago. Who knows? Ooh, nice. At this rate, I might be able to afford to use my iron pickaxe to mine stone. No, I probably need to go and... Ooh! Lapis. Can't remember if you can mine that with stone, but just in case. Lapis is only super exciting at the beginning, when you don't have any of it. And then it increasingly becomes less exciting as you get richer. Because it may be rare, but it doesn't have a lot of uses, so it tends to pile up. It's a good thing that they added a usage for it and the terms of enchanting, because I think it was purely a decorative block with dye purposes at the beginning. Hello! Welcome! I'm rich? What do you mean? Are you talking about the lapis? Because we were talking about lapis. If that's what you were referring to. I joined mid-sentence and I have no idea what you're talking about. Fair enough! We were talking about how lapis gets increasingly less exciting the more precious materials you have, because they don't have that many uses. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. They don't have many uses, so when you go mining a lot and you get all of the other materials, lapis just tends to pile up. You know, I think I forgot to tell the people, the Discord people, that we were streaming. How silly of me. I've been streaming for 13 minutes and they had no idea. Alright. I think I'm pretty safe right here, so I'm going to quickly message the Discord grouping to let them know. I don't know if anyone ever finds it helpful that I inform them this way, but I'm just gonna keep doing it. Maybe I need like a little Discord bot to automatically say we are streaming. Okay, alright. Perhaps, since I've mined for a little bit, I can... Oh wait, I think I was mining andesite here. Because that's one of the stone blocks I'm using for building my house. Anyway, I think mayhaps it should be day now. You need to start informing people via the mail. Oh, you're so right. But how would I let them know so soon? Oh no. Did I stare at him? You saw him, right? He looked angry. Why did he look so angry? Actually, if I start letting people know by mail, that means I have their addresses, and I'm not quite sure they want me to have their address, nor do I want them to have my address. I think it's a mutual diswant of wanting address. So so unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be informing people via the mail. What was the plan for this house? I'd like a nice little quirky plan for this house, and I can't remember. I think it was glass. I think that was the quirky plan. Do I have sand? I don't think I have sand. As long as you stick to the schedule, you really don't have to worry about the arrival date. Yeah, I think I'm pretty consistent. Oh, you're so right. But that's still, I still have to worry about not only that, but like, just the general idea of, having their address. They might not like that. Okay. We need a shovel. I trust you with my address. You don't seem like the type to mail me a pipe. I don't think the US Postal Service would let me mail you a pipe. I'm, granted, I'm not an expert on mail here, but Hey buddy, what's up with you? Why is he like this? Oh my gosh. Maybe I do need to update the resource pack. I thought he was angry. No, his head's not connected to his ear. I. What an odd time. Anyway, this is where we're living. Isn't it fun? Just on the basis of remembering, I'm pretty sure I had. Yeah, there's a desert over here. We're just gonna avoid the monsters and come across the really odd Enderman. Not right with him. I couldn't tell you exactly what it is, but just something's not right. He might be a little bit taller. That might be what's wrong. So glad they did some tweaking with the world gen, because now it's all crazy and funky like it used to be. I really love floating things, islands and cliffs, and I think it's really lovely. It definitely also helps that I have shaders downloaded. I also have better animations on, which might be causing the Enderman to be a little bit odd. Because he wasn't like that before, but then I updated the game. And I didn't update the resource packs, so that might be the issue here. How many people are in the stream? That's a decent amount of people. I think we're good to start talking about Comic-Con. So if you were not aware, I had applied to be a part of Comic-Con as a artist, part of the Artist Alley, and I got in. I was kind of surprised, very elated, very happy that I got in. So due to that, I had to do a whole bunch of prep for it, which some of you may have seen on stream, because I did a lot of crow sewing on stream. It was a good way to be productive and have me work on something, because I'm very good at procrastinating things that I actually really need to do. It was a problem at school, and it continues to be a thing now. The only reason why I haven't fixed it is because I still keep getting away with it. Like, it inconveniences me enough that I'm like, I shouldn't do that. I should make a better plan. But then I was able to succeed in my task even when I was procrastinating. So, yeah, we'll do better next time. We'll plan it out better. But let's be real, I'll probably do the same thing again, where I like start off with a bunch of energy and I try to be good. I try to sow all those crows in a good amount of time, but I'll probably procrastinate. Anyway, made a bunch of crows, ordered books, had prints, had stickers. Sibling was kind of insane with the stickers because I order sticker sheets and not die cut stickers because it's cheaper. And I wanted a large variety of stickers. So I cut them out myself. And that's great and all, except for the fact I wasn't doing it exactly. My sibling decided, you know what? I'm going to cut them out as if they were cut out by a machine. They're gonna look die cut. Kind of insane behavior, but I love that for them. They saved me so much time, and they looked very nice, so. I'm surprised you procrastinate. From what I've seen on your stream, you look to have your life together. I'm glad I give the illusion that I have my life together. What I'm really good at is vocalizing my plans and ideas. And I do execute on my ideas. Like, I get things done. When I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. However, sometimes that means I will procrastinate on doing it until I absolutely can't procrastinate on it anymore, and then I spend an almost like I will hyper focus on it like a week or two before it's actually due. Yeah, I don't know. It's a strange mix of me having high expectations for myself and then not doing it exactly to the plan that I made, so then it feels like I'm not being productive, but for other people, they may see it and go, yeah, you're pretty productive. So I think it's just a difference of perspective here. This was my first Comic-Con. I had done some holiday sales before at my college. Specifically, I'd done 3, I think. Pretty sure. 2 or 3. So it's not my first time selling something, but it's definitely my first time doing it at such a large event. In Friday, I was so concerned because I got there, I set everything up, it was great, me and my friend were vibing, but it was slow. It was really slow. Which fair, it opened up on a Friday at 12 p.m. So when most people are at work. And then also it's the very beginning of the con, so the people who are there might not necessarily be looking to spend a whole bunch of money quite yet. Because they haven't even begun to like fully like look at everything and emotionally and justify the prices to themselves. It was all a bunch of stuff, so I was really concerned on Friday because I didn't sell a lot on Friday. Saturday though, Saturday changed everything. Because that day, I think I sold about like 15 crows and prints and stickers and much better day. I think out of all of the days, Saturday was my most productive. And Sunday, that one, I sold the most amount of books, which was really exciting. Because how flattering is it to like bring your own original work in the form of a book and have someone who knows nothing about it, knows nothing about you really, look at it and go, yeah, I like that. I'm gonna spend money on that. It was very nice every time that someone bought a book from me. And it was even more flattering when it wasn't just my Bean Small World book, but also them buying my art book. Because that meant they really liked my work to the point that they're gonna buy a person's art book that they don't even know. I probably ordered too many books, to be honest. So I didn't make as much of a profit as I probably should have, considering how much money how much I was able to sell. Because I did make a decent amount, but based on how much I spent, I made like $300 in profit. But that wasn't even entirely why I wanted to go to Comic-Con. I also wanted to go there to just start connecting with people who live in my community, or at least near-ish to me. It wasn't like completely in my community, but like just start to get to know some of the artists that live in Michigan. And I mean, it worked, because I had one guy come up to me and he was like, "Hey, I am with like a semi-local news station. Do you want to, if you're interested, you could do like an interview with us." And I was like, "That's crazy. Doing an interview? Okay, sure." I looked them up later, and it doesn't look like they have much of an online presence. I'm wondering if they have more of like a TV cable presence. I don't know. But in any case, it could be fun, a good experience, and who knows, maybe I will get my artwork out to one person who is like, "Hey, I need some book art done. You seem nice." So after I get back from visiting my partner, I am going to potentially do an interview on a local news station. That'll be fun. Also, a really fun thing that you get to do as an artist in the artist alley is at the very end, you can try and barter with people. There was this one table that was selling a bunch of homemade bats. And I was like, "Well, I have a whole bunch of homemade crows. You have homemade bats. We're both selling these for $30. Do you want to trade?" And they did. So now I have a little bat now. He's very cute. No, unfortunately, I cannot eat precious metals yet. Working on it, however. I cannot at the moment. Oh! Well, that was rude. Oh, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Did they change the... Did they change? Ugh. I think they changed how the bubbles work. Bunch of underwater caves around here. Pleb bites magnesium. Oh, you're so right. I need to work on that. Hopefully at this point it will be daytime. I really need to get a bed or some armor. Either or, because it's not a bad system that I'm working with, but it could be better. Plus, I'm pretty sure that the phantoms will start to get to me at some point. I haven't slept in ages. Like, what day is this? This is day 6. Phantoms definitely should be an issue at some point. Oh, really fun thing at the con. Some of the neighbors around me were really cool, but the coolest one there was Mysterio. This guy was very committed to the bit. He was dressed as Mysterio, as like the very comic book version of Mysterio. So it was like a grid like green pattern. Oh, perfect timing. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, very lovely. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can get to the end of the dock, because I think the sunrise will be very pretty there. Wait, back up, back up. Oh, that is nice. That is really nice. That's glowing. It's practical. It's essentially glowing. So, coolest guy there, Mysterio. I looked at magnesium and I was I was I I said the wrong thing. So anyway, coolest guy there, Mysterio, because he was committed to the bit. He had a helmet and he was in character while selling his prints, and he was standing the entire time. Granted, this man had a foam mat underneath him. Thank goodness. Could not imagine him doing that just on the concrete floor. But still, we were there for like 8 to 10 hours a day, and he stood throughout the entire thing. Lots lots of respect for me. Could personally would not do that. Could not. It was like built really well too, because it had a microphone so that while he was wearing the helmet, you could still hear him. Also, he was really nice too. Anytime that there was like a little lull, I would like wave at him and he would wave back. And also, I since there's a lot of free time when you're at a con, I drew him, and he found it very amusing. He took a picture and showed his friends. Oh no, we are not. As nice as that man is, he's the age of my father. We are not gonna date a man that's the same age as my father. Plus, I'm already committed to a person. I don't. So much going on there. We don't need to. But he was very nice. He gave me one of his prints for free, because apparently he was able to, like, the company that he works for gives him prints for free. And I was like, score? You just casually getting prints for free? I wish. I had to pay for my prints. Also, what are your thoughts on the Spawn Egg redesigns? I have no thoughts because I have not seen them. I don't typically like follow too much of the updates like I used to. I would like obsessively look over the patch notes to see what's going on. But I've stopped doing that. No, I like the idea of exploring something and figuring it out. Seeing it without seeing it all. Well, at least that's the sentiment I try to do. It doesn't really work all that well when I like follow a bunch of Hermitcraft people who are pretty consistent with their updates. So a lot of the stuff doesn't end up being new. But it's the idea around it. Wait, then you could recreate your shirt. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean recreate my shirt? I'm confused. What do you... I need you to elaborate on that. Also, I'm not sure... I'm procrastinating on the walls because I'm not sure what to do with the walls. Put in the glass. Now, I could add in more stone, but that's not quite what I want. Do I need to search up reference pictures? I think I need to search up reference pictures. Because you know me, I can't make anything without a reference. Well, I can, but I like making things with reference better. Okay, Pinterest. If it'll load, that'd be nice. Really. Apparently Pinterest is the thing to put this over the edge. House designs. My computer started running harder again. Now, to avoid all of the AI images and try and figure out what to make, just a general idea, some thoughts. I could make like a little dome thing. That could be interesting. I mean, I already kind of have a dome thing going on. I think I need to find deep slate. I think that's what I want to build my roof out of. Yeah, let's build this up with oak logs and then get some deep slate so I can build up the roof with a darker stone color. Orange on the bottom, the sun rising, the dark purple representing the night sky, the white clouds being the uppermost color. I see. I guess I'm just confused on what you mean by my shirt. Oh, you mean my sweater. I was completely missing that. I see you now. I understand what you're putting down. I just needed to like read it out to myself. I see. Okay. Things make sense now. The world is right again. I think this is just going to be like a little starter house. I'm not really building it with the idea of it being more than that. Plus, it's in a kind of small spot, so it wouldn't work very well otherwise. Do I like that over there? Or do you need to break some glass? I think I need to break some glass. It's not really being framed by anything, unfortunately. when you called it a shirt, and in my mind it's a sweater, because it is a sweater. This is a sweater I own. And then I've proceeded to decide that this was the iconic sweater that needs to be the default shirt slash clothing of my persona. So then it's just shirt. You know, just a shirt. I feel like this house is gonna be actually pretty ugly, but that's okay. It's just the starter house. We can do something prettier later. And the point's just to have fun at the end of the day. I don't need to be so uptight about it. Aw, I'm out of wood. That's not fun. Also, yeah, probably the other thing that was confusing me is the shirt I'm wearing today is like a dark green color with a flannel over top. There's multiple ways that I could get confused. The Endermen are just looking weird. Oh! Hello there. Ooh. That's cool. Ooh. There's something big over there. Forget all of my plans of grabbing more oak wood. I need to see what that is. Oh. That's really cool. It looked like a castle from the distance. Just like the silhouette of it. Crows did I sell in total? I sold 32. I gave one of them away. I bartered one of them, so I got a bat. But I sold 32 of them. I was selling each of them for $30. So the crows were the main thing pulling things together. They made half. They made me half the money that I got from the con. Maybe my issue is with this, I don't like how it's framing the windows. I think I need to have the stone framing the windows, because this half and half business is not working for me. It's making me think of a cookie, and not in a good way. I need a new mouse. This one likes to double click. And he'll randomly just decide to die? It's kind of rude of him. I'll have to like pull the battery out, put it back in, because the battery's not dead. The mouse just lost connection with it for some reason. Now, I don't have to necessarily get more oak wood, because I will have it already. I'm out of andesite? Well, that's rude. How dare he? It's okay, I probably needed to switch up the stones I was using anyway. Probably a bit too much of one thing. This axe is gonna break very soon. Ah, it's so lovely. In my house, in the rain. It's so wet in here. The wood boards are gonna warp. Isn't it great? The viewer watch. Don't need that. Awesome. Great. Now we can texture and layer the stone up a bit. I really need a roof. I want to get deep slate for the roof. Main issue with that idea is just I keep running to underwater caves. There's something about this area, and I don't know what it is. Couldn't for the life of me think of a reason why there would be a bunch of water over here, but I just keep running into underwater caves. How nuts. Should I make the entire set? Yeah, why not? Struggling to think of other things that I could talk about with Comic-Con specifically. Do you guys have any questions about it? Ah, it's Broom. Hold on. Need more pickaxes. Bum bum. Oh, crazy thing. Oh, why are you in the water? Hey, why are you in the water? Where's the child? This is really calm music to have for, like, where is he? Where are you? Oh, you drowned. Hi. That's what you get for hanging out in the water. Oh, this is kind of egregious. Can I even go around this way? I can. Fantastic. Maybe I need a little dock on this side too. Okay, let me turn down the music again once I'm in the cave in relative safety. There we go. Real question is, where can I go to avoid the water so I can get down to deep slate? Because I don't necessarily want to mess with the water. Really funny how I decided I am going to kit myself out with full iron armor, and then I proceeded to dodge and run away from the baby zombie that was actively dying. So before I got so rudely interrupted by the child, I was gonna tell you about I made a video, just a silly little video, detailing some things, well, like vaguely things that happened in the past 5 years. And I posted it to TikTok first, because, I don't know. I'm not, like, overly concerned with the videos I post there, just because, I don't know, it feels more chill to post it there versus on YouTube. I couldn't tell you the reason why, that's the way it works in my head. Try down here. Anyway, I posted it there, and last time I checked, it has 150,000 views. Apparently Misery likes company, because I did like a little bit of complaining about the things that happen on in life, and apparently that resonated with people. I'm so baffled. I guess I just picked the perfect audio and the perfect time, because goodness. It's kind of intimidating going into my notifications right now. I'm kind of scared too. There's a lot of people in there. Yeah, I was like, I just thought it would do about the same as the other videos that I post on there, which is about 5,000 views, maybe, if I'm lucky. No. The funny thing was, I didn't even try with getting that to, like, a good time for posting. I posted it at 2 a.m. That I think is not the greatest time, but who knows? I tend to post, ooh, deep sleep. I tend to post a lot of my videos on TikTok at 2 a.m. Never would I do that on YouTube. That would absolutely kill the video. Apparently it doesn't matter on TikTok, because I woke up in the morning to be very surprised about the sequence of events. I might need to switch to my iron pickaxe, because mining deep slate with my stone pickaxe is actually kind of painful. Yeah, the entire event has me thinking about people who, like, happen to post, like, 1 or 2 things before they get a bunch of stuff. Like, a bunch of people and a bunch of viewers looking at them and giving them attention. I think it's well known at this point that if you want to have a long-term stint on the internet, having a video pop off really early on isn't actually very helpful for you, because it doesn't give you the chance to learn how the platform works. You just know that one video worked, and you haven't had a chance to build up your audience at all who would like most of your stuff, even if they don't know what you're doing. At least that's what I'm telling myself. That it's better to just build it up slowly rather than having it all at once. Having it all at once sounds kind of stressful, honestly. Again? Really? There's just a serious underwater cave system down here. I feel like in order to explore it properly, I need a door at the very least. A door and a ladder. And a lantern. I need a lot, actually. I don't want to... Oh, there's a zombie around here, too. keep telling... Oh, it's not that deep. Maybe it is. I can't tell. I don't think it is, actually. No, it's just a pocket of water. Okay, that's better. That's better than having a big underground structure that I can't navigate. Here I was talking about doors, and it's 3 blocks deep. That's nothing. Interesting? Anything at all? It doesn't have to be like the most exciting thing in the universe. Just anything that you find interesting. I'm intrigued. I want to know. What's all of this then? Mining and crafting? Oh, you know it. Definitely mining. Maybe a little bit of spelunking if we're feeling a little underwater cave diving. I'm not feeling very brave about it. I don't want to drown. But it's an option. And talking about Comic-Con. Yes. I mean, I kind of talked about Comic-Con. I don't know what else to say about Comic-Con. It was nice. I made my money back, and I do plan on doing it again. Because now that I've done it once, I have priority to apply for another table. I've forgotten to put down torches again. How much? Oh, I'm gonna need much more than that. It was 3 days. You've only been here for an hour. Ah, oh, that's great. They were really cute. I'm gonna assume they were really cute is in terms of the crows. Yeah, I have 9 crows left. So I'm gonna probably be selling those ones at the next con. And I also have another idea. In my Minecraft server, I'm making the pig revolution. Excellent. Excellent. I'm not quite sure what they're revolting against, but excellent. I'm happy for them. Oh, I just remembered. So Sunday in the morning, I went to bed at 12. I was being good. I went to bed at 12. Yeah, wanted to get ready, get a solid 7 hours of sleep before I had to wake up and go to the con. And my brain and body was like, oh my gosh, we need to wake up at 5 a.m. with all these great ideas of what you could do to help expand upon your shop at the con. There's so many things you could do, like, oh, you could make little hats for the crows, or you could grab some paper and do some, like, doodles at the con, like 1-minute doodles. Have a person pay you $1 and you make them a doodle in a minute. Or you could make book bundles. You could pair your 2 books together, and instead of it being $65, it'd be $55. All of this, 5 a.m. All of the ideas, all of the thoughts, and I'm just over here screaming at my brain going, I just want another 2 hours of sleep. Can we please wait? We have time. We can go to bed. I proceeded not to go to bed because I was too awake and my brain could not stop thinking and being excited. Suffice to say, after the con, I was tired. I was so tired. After dinner, I fell asleep at like, I don't know, 8, and I woke up at 10:30, and I proceeded to talk to my friend for 2.5 hours. The sheep have been good for too long. One of those super early, super active brain moments. I know! I like woke up from a dream and then my brain was like, it could not shut up. I just wanted to sleep. You know, sometimes it takes my brain a little bit to wake up. other times, it's raring to go. At the most unfortunate times. Dang, so you need all those hours. Yeah, because like the previous 2 days, I also got 5 hours of sleep because I went to bed at 2 a.m. the other 2 nights, and I woke up at 7:20 and 8:30. So then, when me being good on going to bed at 12 was my idea of trying to set things up so that I could be prepared for the day. But turns out my brain had gotten used to the 5 hours of sleep and was now ready to think up of amazing ideas of what we could do at the con. To be fair on the brain, I did implement one of the ideas. I did implement the book bundles, and that was successful. So they weren't terrible ideas, they were just ill-timed. Dang. No need. Brain should have read the room. Really should have. Really should have. You'd think the body would be better at knowing what it needs. So when you make decisions that are in benefit to it, it agrees with the decisions you make. I don't think it quite got with the program on it, but sure. Why not? Oh, me and my sibling got accused of being fairies at Comic-Con because my sibling was helping me on Saturday, and they decided their new favorite activity, or their new activity to try out, was going to be, the sun's setting. Dang it. Their new activity to try out was flower crown making. So they made us flower crowns. It was really nice. They did a really good job. Because they did a really good job, we both were wearing flower crowns. And we were also kind of wearing the same outfit too. I don't know why that was the outfit of the day, but we had pretty much the same outfit. I was wearing a white shirt, blue jeans, and a green flannel. And then my sibling was wearing white shorts, a tan shirt, and a green linen overthrow that looked very similar in color to my flannel. Mixed with the flower crowns and us being siblings, we got accused of being fairies and trying to entice people in. It's like, oh, is that why some people aren't stopping by? They think we're fairies and we're gonna whisk them away to the Fae realm. Truly unfair, because that's only a problem if you eat the food that we provide. I mean, were they wrong? I'm not currently interested in kidnapping the people. I won't confirm or deny their other their other accusations. But I wasn't looking to kidnap them. That'd be bad for business. How do I make this saw? That's loud. Stone cutter. There we go. You're just gonna have an open blade out in the public. Yeah, that looks nice. If they can't leave and get a job, how will they buy more crows? Exactly. Who's gonna buy my crows if I kidnap the people? Truly. It would be a bad financial decision. So another thing I'm thinking about, I had a lot of people pointed out to me. They were like wondering if the crows belonged to any specific story. And I told them no. They didn't. They just made me happy. And I guess they were happy for me, but they were also confused. They were, because they looked at my business card, and my business card says illustrator and storyteller. So that would insinuate that anything I make has some sort of story to it. And I agree with them. That seems silly. Why didn't I make a story for it? So this is not the announcement that I'm having a story directed towards the crows. I don't have a specific story for that in mind yet. But I think I need to utilize one of the characters and things I have set up. And because of that, the next set of stuffed animals I'm going to make is going to be goldfish. 'Cause you know me. I love my fish. I have so many of them. I have so many illustrations featuring them. And I really do think it's time that I have an illustration, or I have some plushies that detail my love for them, because I do love them. So I did a whole bunch of ideation sketches for that, and I'm preparing for the needle felt. Because that's how I make my sewing pattern, is by making a 3D version of it via this double click is getting really annoying. Flippin' love fish. Exactly. I almost jumped off the roof there. It's really exciting, and I'm excited about the prospects of it. So I'm gonna make a bunch of fish. They're gonna be great. I was designing them, and I showed I did fall off the roof. The Alyssa's Creations universe. Exactly! You get it, you get it. So, I started the ideation for them, and I showed my dad the sketches. And he told me the sketches had too much personality. They didn't look dead enough. Because my usual fishes, apparently, they have like a little bit of dead-eyed look to them. Like they don't have any thoughts. Which is good, because they don't. They don't have any thoughts. But when I was designing the others, the plushie, I was like trying to give them a bit of a character. No! No! I knew you were coming, but I didn't think it would be now. Where's your buddies? Where's your buddies? Am I even hurting you? I don't think I am. Oh, dang it! Knocked me off the roof. What do I do about this? What do I do about you? I don't know what about. I don't have any sheep around me. Stop punishing me. He's coming. He's coming. Where are you? I don't even have food in my inventory. You have really bad timing. Did you know that? Where's the other one? what is it about tonight? All nights. Ow! Oh, hey! Go away! You are so fluid, and I need food. I need so much food. I have one potato, and I was hoping to actually use that for something else. I think the roof is high enough that spiders shouldn't be a problem. We'll just wait for day and then we'll go get some food. So I'm a little bit too low on health, and I totally would have died if I didn't have iron armor. I hope we get a fish making stream too. Yeah, I can totally make a fish making stream if you want. I wasn't sure when I was gonna do the needle felting, but if you want me to, I can wait until next Wednesday and we can do the needle felting on Wednesday. Do that. That would be fun. So rude. Phantoms hate seeing roofs being built. Really, though. They really do. God forbid I try and build a house. Maybe I should have gone mining. Aww. The animation mod just makes this so much worse, too. I have no idea on the crafting process, but I'm just happy for whatever. Essentially, needle felting, at least the way I do it, you can make 3D figures with it. So, for the crows, I made a 3D figure of the idealized crow. I did that. And so I'm gonna do the same with the fish, because then I can use that to help build my pattern. Needle felting's essentially where you take a bunch of wool and you stab it with a needle. You stab it with a needle so many times, and the process of that felts the needles, the wool together, hence the name needle felting. And you can use that to make 3D or 2D objects. Yeah. So that could be the content of next week's stream. I'm inclined to do that. The only way I wouldn't do that is if I decided that I have nothing to do on the weekend. If I have nothing to do on the weekend, then I will. Rain? Rain? It is a really nice view. I love it. I was wondering why my sunrise was disappearing though. It's because it's raining. And because it's raining, that means none of the zombies are gonna die, which means I'm going to have to deal with that issue when I'm fishing. Where's the trident? No, 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 no. Oh. Okay. Okay. Where did I go? This is a really bad spot to be in. Okay. I don't think it's... There's a skeleton over there. Okay. Maybe it was this way? Dangers of not sleeping. Where did I go? That is the real question. I cannot remember the direction I went when I was walking. And silly enough, I did not pay attention to where I was going. It looks like a bunch of Mesa stuff, and I'm not sure that's where I want to be. We have 5 minutes to go get my stuff, else I'm in trouble. I'm so gonna lose my stuff. Why are a bunch of normal people here? What do you mean? They're here for the content. Are you just thinking with no special profile views, just all letters? God, there's a trident guy in the water. I think I was aware that he was there. I just didn't think about it because I was using the boat a lot. No. Any direction I could possibly go could be the correct or wrong direction. And the consequences of going in the wrong direction are high. I'm gonna get so hopelessly lost. I hope you know this. We need to complete your quarterly review. Everyone here except Carl used their reel and couldn't be bothered to pick a unique profile picture. Hey, some people don't want to make something super unique, and that's okay. Anonymity on the internet is never bad. Well, see, this looks like the entirely wrong direction, and I think it's the red sand. I'm sorry, it's just the red sand. It doesn't look right. What's that? I really need to watch where my feet's going. I'm getting distracted, I know this, but I think I've come to the conclusion that I'm gonna lose my stuff. And there's not much I can do about it. Oh, hey, a ruined portal. This is a very vanilla modded thing. The only two things that are it's labeled as modded because I have Optifine on, but the only two things that make it look modded is the resource packs I have. Why are you here? You have shit stuff too. Why are you here? Yeah, this was definitely not the correct direction because I don't remember this. In range, but I'm not quite sure how far away I am. So if I'm too close, then I'm gonna lose my stuff. I don't know how close I am. That's the issue. Also, it would be really terrible if it turned night while I was traveling around. Well, this is grass, which is kind of promising, but I'm still concerned about the mesa. It's really the wrong direction here. Why did I go towards the mesa? That's not gonna take me anywhere. I don't remember mesa and red sand and whatnot. It's all very cool, sure, but I don't remember this. I saw earlier. Watercolor over here, though. Well, for going on an impromptu adventure, at least it's pretty. Ignore the fact that I'm failing at hardcore. It's all so featureless. No, that's not a great guy. He's not fun looking. I can't even do anything with that. I don't know. All of the Endermen look really weird. I don't know if this is... Oh. I feel like a goat scaling up and down a mountain at seemingly impossible changes of height. Hello, Ruth. Welcome. We died, so I don't know where I am. We might need to die again so I can reorient myself, because I have lost the plot and I don't know where my house is. Which is really unfortunate, because I was finally making progress with it. Phantoms were trying their best to put me down, but I said no. I said no. We are not gonna be put down by the phantoms. We're gonna build a roof. I say that as I let them win. I didn't actually continue building my roof, so the roof is continually unfinished. This is looking better biome-wise. And shape-wise, maybe? I don't know. And I'm running everywhere too, which is not helping. I'm getting hungry, which is going to exacerbate the problem I had to begin with, which is why we died in the first place. Because I was hungry, so I went to go get food. I died via trident. It all looks so cool, but it's not my cool little island. Bill is in the chat. Or at least he was earlier. Your bestest friend Bill is here. Well, see, this seems like opposite progress. We probably should go the other way. They firmly had a lot of grass. Don't remember swimming this much, though. There's a drowned around here somewhere. I can hear them gurgling. What is that up there? I'm gonna be so upset if I can't find my house. Probably should have saved my sprint for the night, because now all of the monsters are coming out, and they don't like me. They actually actively want me dead. It's really unfortunate, actually, because I like to think I'm personable and easy to get along with, and they don't want to vibe with me. They keep trying to kill me, which I think is rude. And they don't agree, and we're having a conflict. I didn't want to have conflict, but they wanted to have conflict. Thank you for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed. And yes, we will get to fish content eventually. Did I find a village? I found a village, which means I can sleep. But if I sleep, then I won't have my original spawn point. Well, I guess I could destroy the bed. It's fine. It's fine. We can sleep. Hello, sir. I am here to steal your wheat because I'm hungry and I am not sorry. I'm really not sorry. Where's your house? You're gonna die. Why are you like this? Maybe it would be better if I was using the pickaxe. Where did it go? I don't know. I just want the house. Where's the house? This is literally the worst village. What are we, and by me, trying to accomplish? Are we just trying to have fun? Or are we trying to complete some sort of task? Well, I was trying to have fun, and then I died, and I lost my spot. So we're trying, the current goal is trying to find our way back to the house that I was building and hadn't completed. And I had some iron, which was nice. That's the current goal. Unfortunately, I do not know where the house is. And I definitely know that, villagers were not near my house. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness. Where is your house? Hi. House. Oh, thank goodness. Get out of bed. Okay. Okay, so now that we slept, and I'm taking that bed, because I need it. All of the problems started because I didn't have a bed. Oh, goodness. I don't know where to go from here. Hi. How flicks is this gonna take to kill you? 2 minutes. Ah. Nope. Nope. I can't run. But we're doing a quiet nope. There's too many. Why are there so many? Is that a jungle? Oh, no, 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 that would die. I died. Why are there so many creepers? Don't mind me, Chris. I'm just dying.
It's pretty dramatic.
I'm very dramatic. I just want to find my way. I just want to find my way home, you know? But I don't know where home is, and there's too many creepers and I can't run. Aw, man. There were too many creepers, and I had not found a crafting table, so I could not run.
Are you streaming?
I am. Where's your Zelda game going?
I think I just found okay, so I went to I'm on Breath of the Wild, people. I know it's been years. Don't So I finally went to the island where the guy strips you of all your clothing,
Oh yes, that guy.
and it was a lot simpler than I initially anticipated. There were like 3 groups of bokoblins that I had to kill.
Yeah, it's crazy how easy it
And
is.
The Highness was like really annoying. Like I figured out he can't navigate around the fire pit, the ones with the big spits with the big pieces of meat. So I just kept him on one side while he struggled to get around it, and then threw bombs at him until he died. Which seemed to work pretty good. Now I'm on a series of connected islands, trying not to die from those flying things.
Yeah.
The annoying ones. Like, the walking ones, fine, whatever. The flying ones are just stupid annoying.
Oh, hello there.
Because I feel like to fight them, I have to, you know, shoot them with my special arrows.
Mm-hmm.
But do you know if they have, like, the ancient technology bows? And if I shoot with an ancient technology bow, even if I don't have the ancient technology arrows, do you know if it does more damage than just a regular bow?
I think it's just the arrows. Like, there might be ancient technology bows, but I don't think it'll do anything different unless you have the arrows.
Because that would be so much more economical if I just got a bunch of those bows instead of having to do the arrows. Because the arrows are, like, expensive.
Yeah.
And I've got 40 right now, but, like, I want to save those for, like, the guys that I have to fight on my way to Ganon, you know? And you know what's super annoying? Is that every time I kill all the things in this world, the blood moon happens, and then they all revive, and I have to kill them again.
Sorry, Bill just brought up a great point. Yes, give me the coordinates, please. I realized I pulled up F3 while we were in the cave, so you can totally give me my coordinates so I can get home, please.
Wow, shaders.
Thanks. I was really proud of the ones I found. I was actually able to download them.
What are we trying to accomplish here today, Lisa?
I want to get home. You're probably scrolling through the video so you can see it. Please. Lost right now. It's not even funny.
You tried killing rabbits?
That won't solve my issues. I don't know, and I'm not gonna check because... Why are you booing me? Why are you booing me? You do have the capability. Why are you booing me? Why are you booing me for my choices? I don't look at how many viewers I have.
I'm just curious.
Okay. We're going this way.
I like how you can't pick north because it's noon.
I don't think that would help. Wait! It would help! Kind of? Not really.
Right, it sets in the west. You're headed west. Good job.
Yeah, so my bedroom window's facing the sunrise.
Okay.
Which means I'm going the wrong direction, because if...
Well, so that doesn't mean...
I know. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure things out.
Squid in there. If there is, you should catch one.
Why would I catch a squid? I guess they're nice. They are just guys, but like
I do appreciate that your computer thinks pretty smoothly.
I also like that. I like that I can run a stream at high capacity and also run shaders at the same time. I think he's doing great.
Oh, look, a sky.
Yeah, it's a guy.
Do you need ink?
No.
What if you made friends though?
I'm running like 100.
Can you pet him?
No. You can't pet anything.
What the fuck?
I'm glad you're still here, Ruth, so you can join in on the pain, or at least enjoy my misery. Figures the only times I die are on stream.
You're very loud and dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
We share a wall, but it was like you were right next to me.
Isn't it great?
No. 10 p.m. God, it's not like I'm sleeping, but like still.
I was about to say. Your sleeping time's not 10 p.m.
Oh, at school it was 11 p.m. So just so you know. FYI, once I do have my job, you're gonna have to be a little bit more mindful because I'm gonna be sleeping at shit hours.
Okay. Okay.
But not yet. Job yet, so.
There's a danger guy over there.
You should kill him.
It's a skeleton. That's a
He's
bad
got a
idea.
bow.
He does have a bow.
You could use a bow.
No! Where's Bill when you need him?
Where'd he go?
I sure am
Would you
enjoying
like
your
me to
misery.
trade
Yes, please.
Okay.
I would enjoy coordinates to someplace. I'm definitely not going the correct direction. I don't remember going this way.
You do.
Thank you.
Do you know how long ago this was?
Nearish beginning of the stream. I don't.
Near the beginning. How many minutes streaming?
It's.
Oh my gosh, look at it's Maya.
Aw, I've been streaming for an hour and a half.
Now, if I'm talking in your microphone, will it make your avatar move? No.
Well, there's a little bit of a delay.
It will, okay. Okay. You said beginning?
Yeah, it was like, I don't know, half an hour in. I was demonstrating what day it was, and it was day 6.
Where's your hand glowing?
'Cause I was holding a torch.
Were you in the mine?
Yes. Man, I'm tired of watching this desert biome. Terrible. Anything. That view is good though.
Forward or backward?
I
Oh.
couldn't tell you.
Were you actively mining or exploring the mine and you pulled it up?
I think I was like going into it. I was like at the bottom of it, but I wasn't actively mining yet. I mean, you're new here, or at least new to chatting in the stream.
Do you remember every single person that's ever left a message ever in one of your streams?
Not every, but like I know I haven't seen them before. They're new. That is the village. I'm in the wrong spot.
Oh my god, you were like right in my ear.
I'm sorry. Anyway, new person. How are you? Are you doing good? I hope you're doing good. I'm sorry if I'm shouting in people's ears. I don't mean to.
They have the ability to turn down their volume though, so.
At least there's that. No wonder Bill's taking so long to try and get me the coordinates. Don't know where the coordinates are. Well, at least we're not in a desert anymore. I really liked where we were. I want to go back. It was a good spot.
Blake looks so tired. Look at him. I should let him sleep.
You should let him sleep. Yeah, like Bill and me are somewhat regular viewers. Yeah, you guys are regular. It's very nice of you. I'm gonna die by something else random because I don't have tools. This feels like the time that I was playing RL Craft with my friends, and they decided it would be a really great idea. It was like,
Is that the that's like the dinosaurs? And like all the stupid mods.
yeah, all of the mods, so many mods.
They're so. I feel like the biodensity of that. Oh, did he succeed?
No, he can't find the timestamp.
Oh.
Thank you for trying, Bill. We'll just be lost in the desert together. Forever. Well, I mean, I guess you can leave. I can't leave, but you can leave. Not that I want you to, just it's an option, I guess.
Do you know how
That's... I've been turning in last because you life spot. That's completely fair. It's a treat when you guys come in. I don't expect you to. I'm gonna die again because there's too much around.
Listen,
Is going up? What do you mean?
like before or after? And do you know how long you had the menu open?
Oh, see, the problem was I went up and down multiple times because it was night. I'm being very helpful right now.
Mm-hmm. You're talking about addresses. Do you know if it was before or after your address talk? Should figure that out. I'm trying to help. Is that a wall?
No,
Like,
no, that's
I was like, what kind of rich ass?
he got the coordinates. It's thank you, Bill. Thank you.
Yeah, Alyssa. Why are they always so late, huh?
I do it at 8:30.
I'm trying to think of anywhere that's just 4 hours ahead of us. So I'm pretty sure, like, England's 6 hours. What time zone are you in, Jewelstone? You don't have to answer that if you don't want.
Wait, does that say 65 or 600? Oh no.
It's negative 2.5, 19, and 675.
Well, that was pathetic.
Wow. I look away for 1 second. What the fuck?
Okay, let's try this again.
What's glowing above you? You should, like, I would say hidey hole, but that's kind of sad for your viewers.
It's sand too.
Yeah.
Why am I gonna? How far did I walk?
Mm.
It's 605.
Now, is
It's 600.
One of those, like, how much of a distance? Oh my goodness. There are so many guys.
There's so many guys. I'm bobbing and I'm weaving.
Oh, there's a guy with purple eyes.
Enderman?
I like Enderman. Oh, his head's like detached.
I know. I'm going down, so I need to go this way. That's towards the monsters.
Yikes. What if you died of starvation right here?
If I get bit by that husk, I definitely will.
Husk.
Yeah, it's those
I
desert
missed a couple
zombies.
updates. Huh?
Yeah, it's those desert zombies. Oh! I don't know. It's been a bit. Why was he detached? His limbs were detached.
It seems like your shaders are doing funny things.
It's not the shaders. I think it was because I updated and the resource pack isn't quite caught up.
Where are your coordinates?
Okay, so I'm aiming for 19 and 675. I didn't even realize how far I had walked. I don't know. I didn't realize the first time how much time I had like walked through the desert.
675.
I am so glad you got me those coordinates. I would have never found it on my own. On the bright side, with me being so far away, perhaps I won't lose my stuff. Maybe my stuff will still be there. I'm so gonna die again.
Oh, just a
Ah!
the longest in the night.
I've
Never really made that. Well, if you think of an x-axis and a y-axis, and you plot the number on the x-axis and on the y-axis, the more you move along that plot. We just don't have necessarily a reference of where that x-axis and y-axis begins.
So on the side over here, there's an X, Y, and Z. So it doesn't really make sense completely either. I think the X is how tall, like how high you are. It shouldn't be that. I'm pretty sure it's not that actually. No, Y is how tall you are. Yeah, Y is how tall you are.
The first one you see is your height. And then the second and third, the like orientation on your, I don't know, 2D plane.
I really should not be climbing a mountain. The last time I climbed a mountain, things did not go well.
Children are fighting.
Why are they fighting?
You doing?
Climb! Climb!
Are you being shot?
Yes!
Wow, that's really unfortunate.
How did I get this much sand?
I don't know. That's a really good question.
Okay, I need to...
Did like a bunch of it fall in like a pile and you stepped on it?
I think a creeper exploded.
Oh.
I'm...
Is there water right below you? Oh my gosh, how convenient.
Oh good, it's turning day. I needed that.
You know what? Yeah.
What's
You're right.
happening? What did Ruth say?
The coordinates are much more confusing than just a regular graph.
Fair enough.
I think you have to have it open and then just walk until it looks right. I'm gonna be so honest.
I'm aiming for the Z coordinate right now. So we have about 400 blocks to walk. And now that it's turning day, that will be much easier.
Well, you have to die every 5 seconds.
I know, it will be great.
Yeah, and you won't have to reset.
Yeah.
You should really make a bed. This is really inconvenient.
It is really inconvenient. However, there's no sheep by me.
Maybe you'll come across a sheep in your travels.
Maybe. But half of my
Like-
travels are through a desert.
Or you can find that village again and steal a bed.
I think the village was actually in the opposite direction to my house.
That.
I think I stole the only bed in the village, and I died via creeper.
Okay,
Really, I've ruined their economy.
Sam.
Yeah? Why? Do you see a spider?
It's
You're making me paranoid. Maybe I pay... Oh, yeah. Bedrock, you cannot practice doing chords. I only figured out the chords after I started playing Java. Peak content right here, don't you know? There's another guy.
Stop with your things.
I think it's because I updated my game,
He's so dumb.
so the resource pack isn't quite right.
You should eat.
Eat what? Raw?
Yes.
That sounds awful.
Not very nutrition, but you know, when you're hungry, I feel like you should be able to use cashmere to make a bed too. But
With-
it should take like 17 rabbits.
There's no cashmere.
Do you or do you not get rabbit skins?
Oh! A bee!
It's too bad you don't have any video. Is this like size accurate?
I think it is.
To like in game?
I have a target bee, like Minecraft bee.
It's probably about 6 inches or something like that.
He's really big. He's like way too big. I love him so much, but he's way too big. This is looking familiar. Oh, thank goodness. We're getting to familiar territory. This nightmare can be over.
So, 6
I know, right? It's great.
units of that. Units of indeterminate length.
Ooh, I love how chunky my Carpias
They
are.
so chunky.
I'm like wondering about their decision process with making the bees so big, though. Like, I understand that it probably was good for. What are you doing?
Making him fly.
It's probably good for visuals. Like, why are they so big? They're like, I think they're like almost a block tall. Okay, so I know we're technically going in the wrong direction, but now that I know where we're going, I'm hoping I can find some other things.
I think it's just to make him cuter. Says Ruth.
Fair enough.
Sleep.
He did go to sleep. That's good. He needed it. I know we're going in the wrong direction, but I'm hoping maybe we can see some sheep over here. I really do need a bed. I don't want to do this again. This was nightmarish.
You know, amazing
What?
is when you're fighting like lions in Zelda, and you got your shield, and like they go on all 6 limbs, and they
Mhm.
like chase after you, like
That's
Pharaoh
horrifying.
Beast, you know, and you can just deflect that with your shield. Did you know that?
Yeah,
It's bizarre and shouldn't be allowed. I don't think.
it really shouldn't. Yeah.
Once you got that down, like those fights, like they're super repetitive. But he's got like 5,000 health, and so I'm like slashing away at him with all of my weapons. I'm like, what the fuck do I do? Just keep hitting him?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, that is what I do.
Alright. So I'm getting close-ish. I hear something. Where is the guy? Where is the guy?
Mans,
There's a zombie.
kill him.
I don't know where he is. How can I kill something that I don't know?
Kill him with your hand. Yeah. Oh, tame him.
I don't have a saddle.
Oh, you could.
I can't control him.
Who?
I don't know what.
Get it together?
Why are you making fun of me?
I'll jump. I know you wanted to. I could feel it.
I was looking. Guardian, yeah, my sibling is playing Breath of the Wild currently. Well, not currently, but that's the game of choice.
What do you mean currently? I was playing it like 5 minutes ago.
You've been here longer for than 5 minutes.
That's true. But yeah. No spoilers for anything. I have scrupulously made myself spoiler free, even though it's been like years. So neither of them, please.
My sibling decided that it would be a really great idea to complete all of the objectives before they actually went to go fight Ganon.
I have about 4 side quests left, and I think I'm down to the last 2 shrines, maybe?
They're not doing all of the Koroks, though.
So I think I've got, what's it, 114 of like the shrine orbs total. I can't remember how many there are total. So that's fair, Bill.
Up! No! 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 No!
Saved yourself from suicide. Who's fighting you?
So many things!
Oh, goodness. Where are you? Poison.
Poison.
So why though?
There's a witch behind me.
She's mean.
She is mean. And just after I found my house again.
There it is.
So you know
I
the
like how fast you can swim. That's pretty neat.
yeah, that is fun. I found my house, but we're at the previous issue that I was at before, which isn't great.
And witches swim?
That's not the issue. The issue's on.
They must float because they are lighter than a duck. But can they swim?
My stuff!
Maybe you can eat something.
I don't have food! That's what I was going into the ocean for, and guess.
We passed so many animals.
I know.
What are you? Oh, look, a salmon.
Yeah, see, I was gonna go fishing. You know, the.
You can go spear fishing.
See, that's what I was doing before, but guess what killed me?
Animations on the fish nowadays. I like how bendy they are.
I think that's actually the animation mod. I know they're not my sibling, but I don't know their names.
Bill, I did not consider that, actually.
They like you, they like your content.
Because I think you've named me several times.
This is my sibling, Chris.
CHRIS, by the way. I know some people are like, yay! It's the most common spelling.
It's what you think it is.
It is exactly what you think it is. No tricks, no... I don't know.
Let's put on that armor.
How long is the delay?
It's like 9 seconds, and then you need to give them time to type.
Well, I mean, yes. But I have confidence they can do that.
Okay, so I need food, so we're gonna plant a potato.
I'm sorry. Are we in Peru? Are you doing terrace gardens? What's happening?
Listen. I need food. I'm not even gonna get enough.
Buddy. Oh, well, I mean, you're healing.
1, 2, okay. Wait, I know your last name. Do you now? Crazy.
Did you share your last name?
It's public knowledge!
I mean, you're not gonna find me. It's like the 5th most common last name.
Yeah,
in the
what are
United
you
States,
gonna
and
do?
Like the 2nd most common first name in the United States? Question mark.
Belongs to John.
Well, here's the number of professors I've had.
Hey,
That share my name. It's crazy.
I had a lot of professors that had the name Andy.
I feel like it's an school thing. Gonna be so.
I think it was that specific art school, just so many Andys. I do need a roof. See, I was building one.
To you.
See, I was building one, but then a phantom decided that I shouldn't be on the roof, and he knocked me off of it.
Expect somebody famous with that first name and last name combo, and they are a piece of shit. Trust me, my rugby teammates jazz me about it enough, you know?
And I have the most cursed food option. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop it! I should have done this from the beginning. I should have eaten the rotten flesh, and then I wouldn't have to had gone on that terrible adventure. How long were we on that adventure? 40 minutes?
Oh my god. Really? On the topic of names. Please finish that sentence, Ruth.
I do need you to finish that sentence, actually.
That. Whoa!
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. You don't have to share if you don't want to.
Your avatar looks so concerned all of the time.
Yeah?
Sure. It's like 6 people here. Joss?
Oh no. It's Joss. Interesting.
Hello, Joss.
Hello, Joss.
Hello, Mario.
I didn't put on my helmet. How terrible of me. Back to the work. Back to the craft.
Is that a random name? Bill's here to start fights. And potentially win them.
Bill's here for the chaos. I have raw
okay,
gold.
Richard. What's the lengthened version of Bill?
William?
William. There we go. Not Richard.
No, not Richard. Ruth or Joss? Well, now that I'm semi not hungry, I could finish the roof.
You should do that.
Yeah, I should do that.
Otherwise, spiders are gonna snuggle up underneath your armpits. They're gonna seek your warmth in the night.
No, that's
They're gonna-
raccoons.
No, it's snakes, actually.
I don't know. I heard some stories where some raccoons got a little cozy. Actually, I didn't finish picking up my stuff in the water.
I mean, raccoons will also do that, but it's mostly snakes that people are concerned about.
Oh, there's a spider over there.
That's what I'm saying.
I need him. Come over here. Come over
Are you
here.
considering the murder?
I am considering the murder.
Oh, what if you had a pet spider?
Why would I do that?
What if he was just a guy? that-
I needed silk.
No.
Give me your string. Hello there. Yeah, you make that mistake. You get over here.
Oh, he has friends.
Actually. Hi. I only wanted one of
I
you.
like the way that creepers swim in this. It's hilarious. He's kicking his little feet.
Yeah.
It's so silly. Is there anything that's creeper proof?
Cats.
No.
What what do you want me to tell you? That's what they are. Do I have torches? I do
You
have.
share an account? Ruth, Gmails are so easy to obtain.
Huh? What did they say?
That's what the person I share this account with says. Like, all of the time. Well, Bill is like a 56-year-old man.
Huh?
Ruth, Joss, Buddy, why do you share an account?
Yeah,
Gmails are so easy to obtain.
it really is.
You just need to sell a little bit of your data. I'm just
Not that much.
just
It's,
a little bit of your data.
they're already getting it anyway. We're not gonna look at him.
What if he came closer?
I don't want him to.
It could be good.
It wouldn't really be good.
It could be good.
Well, you see, here's the thing. Old people names used to be young people's names.
Oh my god. Think of all the old people. It's like been the most common female name for like the past 12 years or something like that. Think of all of the old people Emmas.
So many people have.
You know, at least John's been popular for like 70, 80, 100,000 years because of reasons, but you know.
If you ever need to make a name sound younger, just add a Y.
Billy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ruthie. Both of you are now Billy and Ruthie because you are now babies, I guess. I don't know. Oh, well, good job. Did you mean to do that?
No, my mouse is kind of weird. It double clicks sometimes.
That's annoying. It's John. I feel like everyone's dad's name is John, except for ours.
Yeah, no.
I
He's
mean, that's
special.
physically not correct, but you know, it feels that way.
It's so dark up here.
My favorite thing about names is when you like go to other languages and they've got the same name essentially in pronunciation, different spelling, and it's like not even like similar popularity. Like, I mean, except for in like, oh well, that's kind of handy if you can make it work for you.
A little bit. It's mostly annoying.
Anyways, in like French, the equivalent name is Jean, as in Jean, Jean. But it's John. It's the same name, you know. And I'm trying to think of, there's a name in Hebrew that's also very, very similar. And like, there are a bunch of names that like go through like Russian equivalents and like other languages up there, and they sound like you like don't think about it because they have like different accent, or like you have a name that sounds a little bit different from the accent, and then it goes back to the other language spelt a little bit different because they heard it from the other language sounding like a different accent. Like the equivalent name for Evan in Russian is Ivan.
Mm-hmm.
But when you read that name back in English, it's Ivan, which is not even the same thing.
Hey, are you enjoying Fun Facts Hours with Chris? It's their favorite pastime.
This is how life is with me is all of the time. I hope you know that.
They'll just walk up to you and start telling you about all the snake invertebrate.
Snakes are not invertebrates. What's wrong?
Exactly.
Invertebrate means.
It sounded good.
Tell me
Probably.
what invertebrate means. Without vertebrae. Do you know what a vertebrae is, Alyssa?
It sounds vaguely torso-like.
It's about the thing that your spine is made out of.
Yeah.
So anything with a spine is not going to be an invertebrate. Anything with an invertebrate is likely not going to have bones at all.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be like your insects.
Uh-huh.
Or your cephalopods.
Yeah.
Your octopus and stuff. Your crustaceans.
Yeah.
Anything with a spine is going to be a vertebrate.
Aw. Oh, 'cause in vertebrate. Yeah, it makes sense. Thanks. I'm trying so hard.
You should go to the tree on top of that hill. Long hill. Turn around. Other way. Nope. Keep going.
What?
Stop. That's the tree I'm looking at.
Mm.
Go see it.
What about stolen body parts?
Stolen body parts? That's pretty neat. You know, one thing you can do, I don't know if they're clean or not, is if you just have like a bunch of insects in like a bin, you can shove them in there under dirt, and then you can pull them out again, and it'll be pretty clean.
Intriguing.
Can a decorator clav or a correct urchin become? No,
Huh?
Bill. They cannot simply grow a spine. That's fun, Joss. Stolen body parts.
These aren't cadavers.
Don't worry about it. Bill has an interesting concept here, but it doesn't apply because it's not a part of the genetic code. They're not simply growing spines and suddenly becoming vertebrates. It's a classification of animals. They can steal one, but it doesn't make them a vertebrate. That's like you stealing a carapace off of a bunch of million beetles. That doesn't simply turn you into an invertebrate, you know? And if you lose your spine, that also doesn't make you an invertebrate. Because you still have the structures and genetic code of a vertebrate.
It just makes you spineless.
Unless you'd be dead. But it's...
It turns into stream. Alyssa, what about the stolen bodies? Really, what a time to come in. You missed the entire saga where I was lost in a desert for 40 minutes.
Do we know Pippin?
Pretty sure if they've joined a stream, it's been a bit. But they seem familiar with me, so they must at least watch some of my videos.
You know what, Bill? That is fair. That is fair. But you would still be a vertebrate. Despite everything. So. Oh my goodness. Hello.
Yeah?
Is that gold in your inventory?
Yeah.
Can you eat it?
No. Why would I eat it?
Pippin, actually. Evolutionary history is an incredible amount of fun.
Can you tell they,
It's so much fun, in fact, that I study it at college. I've been doing this for 3 years.
Yeah, can you tell that this is their major? Gold eater. I am not. I would never eat gold.
I don't know, it sounds like something a person who eats gold would say. You should go climb that tree on top of that hill.
What? That tree?
Yes!
I just got back. I need to...
Go on an adventure again, it's more fun.
I just got back. Can I at least finish building my house?
Because it kind of sounds like Gold Digger, that's my job. And also some kind of fantasy villain or classification of a group of people. You know, the Gold Eaters.
Mm.
They eat gold. Don't let them into your stores, they're hungry. Ravenous, even. And also, I don't know if you've heard of... Wait, who is this book by? There's a book that I haven't read yet that's about, like, a family that, they can only eat books. They just eat books.
The book eaters?
Yeah, the book eaters. It's kind of like gold eaters.
Yeah.
Book eaters.
Yeah.
And this book is super funny because on the cover there's a review by V.E. Schwab that says, I devoured this book.
Was that the one you got from Barnes & Noble?
Yeah. Do you know anything about cool?
Tunicates? Ideally, husband.
I don't even know what a tunicate is, Bill.
They have random knowledge, but
It's not infinite. It's a guess at what I know about any given subject. Hold on.
their knowledge is like a lake.
Hold on. Let me. Research time.
Chris is also a big fan of Google searches.
Okay. The husbandry of tunicates? Are
Well-
they in an aquarium trained?
Well, I assume tunicates is some sort of animal.
Is this? Yeah, they're tube filter feeders,
Huh.
similar to like sponges.
Weird.
Husbandry?
Who's raising these guys?
Read. Just put them in a room together. I don't. What?
Is there that much to it?
Tunicate husbandry? No, I don't actually. I don't actually know about the husbandry of anything. That's never something I don't know. Put them in a room and make them.
Been interested in?
Can I swear on your street?
You've done it several times, and I've also done it. So I guess we're just committed now.
Chordates. Okay. Well, I mean, hold on. Let me look at the anatomy.
Why are we? What's happening?
Go. Oh, here it goes.
Oh, it's getting better. Why are you? Oh, good. Oh, good. We had some sort of blip in the Wi-Fi. I'm so sorry. You were so right. The stream was lagging.
As I was saying, it's essentially a stomach with jets. Yeah. I don't know, man. Why are you trying to read this?
Is it for research purposes or?
Why did you want to know that?
Yeah, I want to know. Why do you want to know?
I want to know where they sit on the evolutionary tree. That's my question. Hold on. Did you know there is a website that does that? It'll like take any animal that has like a name and genus and it's got like this evolutionary tree.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty neat.
That does sound neat. Sounds right up your alley.
Eukaryota, Animata, Chordata. I mean, it is Chordata. But it's not a vertebrate. Clade. Olfactotores.
You know, it'd be really upsetting if a snake was an invertebrate because they're basically all supine.
Tunicata. That's like the opposite of a vertebrate. It's like everything about a vertebrate except for the spine. It's like, it's either a vertebrate or it's a tunicate.